Hey y'all, welcome back to another episode of Real and Raw with Ree. We are on episode 68. So on today's episode, it might not be kid friendly. Okay. Um Certain parts will not be kid friendly. I repeat, certain parts will not be kid friendly. So you can pause it, save it for later, put your headphones in, do whatever you need to do. But again, certain parts will not be kid friendly. So now that I've got that out of the way, we are going to go ahead and hop into the mental health check. So, I would say mentally that I'm gonna say I'm at a 10. I'm at like a 9.5, 10. Nothing is going on, honestly. I Besides me being tired and just looking forward to the weekend always, nothing is going on. I had a great weekend. What did I do? I finally got my room together, y'all. Like, I got it together. I said I would in the last episode, and I made sure that I spent the weekend getting my room together. It looks so much better. Clothes are put away, all of that. I don't know. It just feels good when you can walk into your room and you ain't got to step over nothing. Like, I don't know. It just feels good. Like waking up in a clean space, going to bed in a clean space, walking into a clean space. It just, I don't know. It just does something to me. It makes me happy and lifts my mood, honestly. And people have said, like, when they make their bed up every day, like every morning, it just puts their day in order. Like, it gets them together. So I tried that. Um, I tried that for like a week, I want to say, and it really did help. Like, the week really was good because it's like you're starting off the day with some structure, kind of. So yeah, I'm here for it. So I would recommend that. Um, yeah, I had a great weekend though. I didn't do anything besides cleaning up, making sure everything was straight with my room. Um, and just chilling, like relaxing. I don't care how much relaxing I do. I'm gonna be tired when Monday rolls around. Like, I'm gonna be tired. And I was just telling somebody today, I was telling my coworker, I was just like, working 5 days a week is just ridiculous to only be off 2 days. And y'all already know how I feel about that. I feel that technically you are only off one day because you will be preparing yourself, doing laundry, all of that for fucking Monday. Excuse my language. But yeah. um and me cursing just now, I know that some of my male listeners tell me that my voice is very soothing, very calming, and I appreciate that because I've heard that a lot. And I just be like, when I just cursed, I was like, I wonder, do they really think that? Like, when I be up here cursing, does it sound like aggressive? I don't know, but I appreciate y'all for liking my voice and whatnot because I have heard that a couple times. um, but yeah, I hope that y'all are having an amazing week. It's a long week for me, like long week. Staying after at work. Then I gotta go in for a few hours this weekend. And I don't work the weekend, but um, changes are happening at my job, so requires me to be there on a Saturday. And we all know that I love my weekend. And it's like, I don't want to see y'all on my day off. I really don't. But yeah, so gotta go there. Um, I hope that y'all are having an amazing week though. Everything is going good. Try making up y'all bed in the morning if you do not do that, because sometimes I do not. But um try making up y'all bed in the morning, getting everything together. If you have time, straighten up your room or whatever, cook yourself a nice breakfast, sit down, eat it, watch the news. I don't know the last time I watched the news, like, don't know the last time. But I make sure that I have the news apps on my phone and all of that so I stay up to date on everything that is going on in the world, and it's a bunch of craziness. But yeah, Um, I really do hope that y'all are doing well. Y'all are at like a 9.5, 10, if not better than that. Like I said, my inbox is open. You can always reach out to me if you need some advice. You can always email me, um, or write me on my social medias, and I will be sure to answer it on the podcast if that's what you want. Or if you just want me to respond to you directly, I can do that too. But yeah, so we are going to go ahead and get into the episode. So somebody asked me, which I'm pretty sure I spoke on this before, but we can just revisit it. Somebody asked me about my no-goes in the bedroom. Um, and I did ask, like, on my social media, I think I asked men. No, I think I asked everybody, like, what was theirs. Um, but a lot of men said, I don't even know what the women said, to be honest. I don't even think many women said anything. But a lot of men said, like, don't mess with their ass. A lot of men said that. And then you had a few that were like, they won't do anything, like, related to, like, shit and all of that. Which was kind of, I ain't gonna say it was shocking, but I was just surprised that that was even an answer, because I didn't even know that was a thing that people are out here doing. Like, I don't know, that's like some weird shit. So I don't know. Like, it reminds me of like two, what was it called? Two girls in a cup, or I think that's what it was called, or something. That's what it reminds me of. Like, yeah, when they said that, because I'm just like, I don't know. That was new to me. Yeah. But for me, if you know me, you know that I am not with the whole spitting in my mouth. Don't do that. Don't, no, like, don't do that. And I did speak about like somebody, like somebody I had messed with like a minute ago. They had, we were in missionary. Yeah, we were in missionary, and I could have sworn like some spit like dripped down in my mouth. I could have sworn like that it happened. And it was crazy because I didn't really trip, but I feel like if it was like a big ass glob of spit or something, like, baby, no, you would have had to get up off me, get up out of me, and leave. Like, no. I'm not with that. Like, don't. And it reminds me every time, and it disgusts the hell out of me. The video with Kevin Gates, I think, yeah, he had a show, and he had a girl on stage, and I mean, a big ass glob of spit came out his mouth and went in hers, and I was just like, no, ain't no mother effing way. I don't care who I'm on stage with. I can be on stage with, I know him as Patrick. He's in, First Lady on Tubi, and it has hoops in it. I don't know his name. His name is like Damar something. I don't know his last name. But that's one fine, man. I don't care if I was on stage with him, had a scene with him, like a sex scene. He is not spitting in my mouth. He can do some things, but he will not spit in my mouth. Like, that's a no-go for me. You will not do that. I mean, I guess it's different if it like drips in there a little bit. I don't know. I don't want nobody to listen to this and try to get no ideas, because I might have to push you up off me if if you think that you about to spit in my mouth or whatever. But that's just something that I can't get down with. I think, is that my only no go? I think that might be it. Like, I think that might be it for me. I'm not sure, because I like the choking. I am open to a little smacky smack. You know, I'm open to it. Um, what else? And I don't mean like a little light tap when you smack me. And I also don't mean like pull your hand all the way back and smack the shit out of me either. I don't know. I'm gonna have to smack somebody. So, you know, I need to be able to hear it a little bit, but don't overdo it. I need to be able to hear the smack, but don't overdo it. Don't smack my face like you're smacking my ass, okay? Don't do that. I don't know. I think that's my only no go. Like, I can't say anal because I've never really tried it. It was like, this guy I was dealing with. Um, I had like this beginners anal kit or something. It had like three things in it. I think it had like a butt plug, and I still haven't never used it. I'm scared to use it on myself as well. Like, I don't know, and it's like you should want to do it on yourself first. So because it's you, like, you know when it hurts, you know when it's time to pull the shit out or go a little deeper, go slow, relax. Like, you know that, but me doing it myself, I just can't. I just can't. Yeah, so it had like a vibrator. Yeah, because it was connected to something. So it had like a vibrator. I guess it vibrated when it went up in your ass, but had that. I think it was a butt plug, and I don't know what else was in it. But yes, so he tried it on me or whatever. I'm pretty sure we used, like, of course, lube, because ain't nobody sticking nothing in me, and it has nothing on it, just like dry as shit. So it had lube on it or whatever, because I think one of my old coworkers and she used to do like anal stuff, so she used to tell me like get water-based lube or whatever. So got that. We used that, but he was like real fucking forceful because he scratched my asshole, like scratched it. So you can imagine like going to the bathroom and you can barely use it because you have a cut down there. I mean, like, it hurt every time I went to do the bathroom. I mean, not do the bathroom. To the to the bathroom to handle that business. Like, it hurt every time. So I was just like scarred, and I literally, and I was like, I'm not gonna try that again. But I would, but only with somebody who I know like take his time. He ain't trying to rush. Like, my asshole is not going anywhere. Like, it's not going to jump up off there. It's not going nowhere. So it's just like, take your time. I love a man that takes his time and all of that. Like, my vagina not going nowhere, my titties not going nowhere. I'm gonna be here. Okay, so yeah, so that was it, and yeah, I was going through it with that, but I am kind of open. And this might sound very silly of me, but I used to be like, okay, so if a big ass dick goes in my asshole, when I have to do number two and I'm trying to like hold it, will I be able to hold it if my fucking hole is stretched? So that's what I used to always think. But I'm open. Like, I love a finger up there. Like, a finger is cool. Tongue, not so much, because it's just like, it does nothing for me. I feel like you got to be doing something else while your tongue is in there. Because it tickles to me. Like, I ain't had my ass lit in a minute. But the only time, like I said before, the only time that has ever felt so good is when I was intoxicated and I was high. Like, I don't smoke, by the way, but yeah, so this was a minute ago, but the shit felt so good. Like, I don't know, it just felt amazing. So I don't know, but I mean, I'm open to getting it licked again, a finger up in there. I would try the little anal toys again, just to, you know, see what it's really hitting for, honestly. So, switching gears a little bit, somebody sent me a video of, I don't know if Charleston White was doing like an interview or something, and it's funny because, well, I don't know what he was doing, but it's funny because the person that sent me this was like, I can hear your response. I can hear what your response is already going to be, and they already knew. Like, it's nothing against Charleston White, But I just feel like some of the things he says is just like stupid, ignorant. Um, it was a clip where I don't know what the person asked him. Honestly, I have no idea. But I think they asked him like, what would make a man happy or something, something like that. I think the video started off like him saying what black women don't do, and a man needs to be able to have multiple women and all of that, and oh yeah, that a man wasn't made to just be with one woman. And it's just like I told the guy, I say it seems like black men hate the fuck out of black women. Like, I don't get it. I really don't. It's just like I just feel like you shouldn't have to step outside of your race before you get some love or some shit. Like, get loved on. You shouldn't have to step outside your race. Like, I love me a black man. I adore, I cherish black men. If you know me, if you really know me, you know that I want to marry a black man. Like, cater to a black man. That's what I want. I don't see myself going out here getting a white man, no Chinese man, no Asian. Like, I don't see that. Like, I love black men. Okay, it's nothing like a black man to me. Like, that chocolate skin, all like it's nothing. Nobody compares to that, in my opinion. But yeah, so he was like, black women don't do this, and sir, I'm gonna just use some examples because I don't know I can't remember exactly what he said. So let's just say he was like, black women don't cook, black women always got an attitude, you know, y'all typical bullshit. Black women aren't open to this in the bedroom. And it's just like, if you hate us so much, go get you a white woman, go get you an Asian woman or something. It's like, y'all do not have to sit up here and deal with black women or date black women. Like, y'all really don't have to. You don't. So I asked the dude, I was like, does he have a woman? And I said, how many women does he have? So he was like, he thinks one. And I'm like, okay, so what sense does it make for you to be sitting up here with one fucking woman, and then you saying that men need to go be with more than one woman, or a man wasn't meant to just be with one woman? Do you have about 5 women? Because it makes no sense if you're telling other men that, but you only have one woman. Like, it makes no fucking sense. He just irritates me. Like, irritates my soul. And I don't be checking for him or nothing like that. I really don't. It's just some of the things he says that pisses me off. I just think it's stupid and ignorant for him to say. Like, but a lot of men, black men, I hate the comparison. Like, somebody put up, I don't even know if they listen to my podcast, but anyways, somebody on my Snapchat put up a post, and it was like a thick white girl or whatever. And the caption or whatever was like, a black man's dream. And I wrote that person, I said, please don't start these shenanigans on a Sunday. Please don't. And I hate shit like that. Like, it irks my soul. Like, I don't like it. I don't. It's like, I don't know. It's like, I don't understand why people are trying to push these white women on these black men. Like, I don't get it. And like I tell people all the time, well, I don't tell them all the time, but if the conversation comes up, the topic comes up, whatever, I let them know, like, if you decide to go over there to a white woman, I hope that she makes you the happiest man that you have ever been. I really do. I hope you don't get into no shit with her and then expect us to go marching trying to support you. Like, no. Tell her people to go march. Like, that's I'm not even, I hope this don't sound a certain way, but this is just how I feel. That's just the reality of it. If you know me, you already know how I feel. You already know how I feel about it. Yeah, I just don't like that shit. Like, I don't child cut it. And it's more so if it would have been like a regular ass white girl, I feel like that wouldn't have been no fucking caption. I feel like y'all just put that, or whoever just put that because the girl had a little bit of meat on her or something. And it's like, okay, I feel like most black men only hop on over there anyway because y'all know that these women are gonna bow down to you and worship the ground that you walk on. And I'm not saying that black women cannot do that, but I feel like black women require a lot more before they do that. They just not gonna jump into a relationship with you and then bow down to you. Like, it's for one, a black woman ain't bowing down to you anyway. Like, it's not gonna happen. But she's not going to worship the ground that you walk on, cater to you in that way. Like, she's just not going to do that, especially if you're not doing what you need to do. And then I feel like most black men go over there anyway because they want a submissive woman, and they feel like the black woman cannot do that. Black women are very capable of being submissive. I don't know where that shit came from that they are not. If we are loved properly, baby, we are submissive. We will do some fucking things, but don't nobody want to talk about that. We will do some things for you. Trust me. We will do it. I'm one of them, okay? I love and cherish my man when I have one. Like, it's nothing that I will not do for that man. You know, reasonable, of course. Yes, I will be submissive for my man. Okay, I'm my man when I have one. But no, if like I tell people, if I don't feel safe, secure, and happy outside that fucking bedroom, we just not getting it in the bedroom. Like, it's just not gonna happen. I feel like, and then I was telling somebody the other day, I said, I feel like people, I feel like I'm yelling. I feel like people, I'm just interrupting y'all real quick to make sure that whatever platform that you are listening to my podcast on, whether that be YouTube, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, whatever it may be, make sure that you like this episode. Make sure that you follow my podcast. And let's get back on into the episode. Use makeup sex as like a temporary band-aid. And I was telling somebody, I said, like, after y'all get y'all nuts off or whatever, the problem is still there. Like, the problem has not went anywhere. And look, a black woman ain't letting shit just slide under the rug. Like, it's not gonna happen. Now, some might. I'm not one of them. It's not gonna happen. I just feel like I just hate the comparison. It irks my soul. I really hate it. If you want to take me to 10, compare us to a white woman. If you want to take me to 10. Like, I don't like that. And like I said, I forgot what that dude's name was. I don't know. What was it? Jonathan Mayers, whatever. When everybody was like, he was praising the white woman, and then when he got in some trouble, he hopped on over here to the black woman. Baby, you cannot come back. That's how I feel about it. I feel like once you go over there, you cannot come over here. Just like they say, when you go black, you don't go back. Once you go over there, baby, it's not coming back over here. That's just how I feel. At least not to me. It's no coming back. Somebody else might accept you. But no, I don't like the comparison. It pisses me off. Because I feel like if you got to compare us so much, baby, don't fucking deal with us. Go on over there. And when black men are like, oh, they not gonna nag you as much, and they not gonna do this, they ain't gonna have no attitude, and all this and that, you don't want somebody that's gonna call you out on your bullshit. That's what you don't want that. You don't want somebody that's gonna hold you accountable. You want somebody that's gonna be like, it's okay, and not say shit, just let it slide. Like, that's not us. And y'all know that. And we gonna call you out on that. And when you don't take accountability, that attitude is up now. up there. Now you do have some people, some women, some black women that wake up on 10. Like, feet hit the floor and the attitude is through the roof. Like, you do have that. Like, some bitches wake up angry. Excuse me, I don't mean to call, But yeah, some people wake up angry. Like, they don't have a reason to be happy. Like, they go to bed angry, wake up angry. Now, those are the type of women that y'all should not be dealing with. And then, black men love to complain about a woman's attitude, how she does this, how she does that, but y'all like ratchet ghetto bitches. Y'all like bitches who are toxic and all of that, and y'all like, I don't get it. It's like, y'all complain about something, but yet y'all like the shit. Y'all get it and then complain. It's like, which one do you want? And when y'all are being drugged through the mud, getting your tires slashed, windows busted out, that's the type of shit that y'all like. Y'all like crazy bitches. Bitches that's gonna stalk you, pull up at your mama house, try to fight her. All that, that's what y'all like. I don't know why people like toxic shit so much. Like, I don't get it. I feel like, at what point are we what age are we too old to be dealing with it? I don't get it. What age are we too old to be outside fighting and beating people up? Like, I don't get it. I don't. I've never been that type. Like, that's just not me. Defend myself, yes, but I'm not about to be out here tussling with no bitches. Like, that's just not me. I don't do that. Of course, I don't like when people bump me. I don't like people all in my space. None of that. But I'm not about to be out here tussling with bitches. Now, if you put your hands on me, it's a whole nother story. But outside of that, that's just not my thing. Some bitches live for drama. People wake up and be like, what can I get into today? Like, no. And that's the same. Like, I don't understand why women love hood dudes. Like, I don't get it. Y'all like niggas that don't work, ain't got no job, nothing. Ain't got nothing going for himself but selling drugs or something. That's it. Post it up on the corner while you work. Like, I don't get it. He still asleep while you getting up going to work. And then he might be driving your car around, smoking up in there, doing little drop-offs and shit in your car. Like, I don't get it. It's like the women that like men with their pants hanging down to their motherfucking ankles. At what age are y'all too old to have your ass out? I don't get it. I don't understand the whole sagging of the pants thing. It's like, why do we need to see your Big Debbie cakes? I don't I don't get it. I really don't. And then for y'all to be slightly pulling them up every second, baby, get a belt and pull them bitches up. I'm sorry, I feel like I'm going off right now. I just don't like to see it, and it's like, I just don't like to see it. I don't get the hype. And then when women brag about riding around with a drug dealer and all of that, it's like, what are we doing? And it be women that have something going for themselves. I don't get it. I really don't. You about to let this man drag you down. Where he at? He already ain't got nothing. He on the fucking corner, waiting and hoping that a car pull up. Like, what? I don't get it. Y'all bitches be willing to get y'all doors kicked in just to get y'all rent paid. Like, I don't get it. And speaking of fucking rent paid, that's why I always say that you cannot try to keep up with the Jones, because you don't know what these people are doing to be going on these trips. I mean, lights could be off when they get back home. They could probably have not fed their baby in a week trying to save up for this trip, which I hope ain't nobody out here doing that. Not no baby now. I don't play about the babies, and I don't play about the animals. Like, don't do that. Feed your kids. Feed them. But yeah, you don't know what nobody doing. They could be like Lil Jada and set it off, selling the cooch. Like, y'all don't know what these people doing. Yes, they are on the trip every month, but you don't know how they paying for this trip. Not now. I don't know if I've never done Apple Pay or what's it called, Klarna or whatever it's called. Never used it. Never. I don't even know if you can do Afterpay for a trip, for a flight. Nothing. But that's probably what people out here doing. People probably out here scamming. Like, you don't know what nobody doing. So I would just say, don't keep up with the Jones, baby. Stay in your own yard. Don't try to keep up with nobody. Because unless you about to go bust your cooch open or sling your dick around, I advise you to mind your business. Yeah, you don't know what these people doing. So I spoke about this on my social media. Yeah, one of my social media platforms. And I'm going to be the first to say it up here. Because a lot of women do not like to admit this, but I'm going to say it. I feel like I be so disappointed in us women. Like, I be so disappointed sometimes. A lot of times, honestly. Because I feel like we will do so much for a man that does not want us. That has told us numerous times, has showed us numerous times, even if he didn't tell you. He's showing you through his actions that he's not serious about you, that he does not want you, all of that. But you will continue to show up for this man and do everything for him. I mean, cook for him, run his fucking bathwater, as if his hands don't work. Like, you will continue to show up and do wifey things for this man who is already showing you that he does not want you. You cannot go a day, 2, 3, 4, 5 without talking to this man, but he could probably go a day or 2 without talking to you. I don't understand. It's like, if we're being real, some men only keep women around for convenience. That's it. That is it. And a lot of women don't like to admit that. They like to feel like, oh no, he really feels this way about me. He feels that way. Does he really? Does he really? If you took away all the shit that you are doing for him, or stop, I don't mean to say take away, but if you stop doing all the shit that you are doing for him, is he really gonna keep you around? Like, let's be real. If you stop throwing that cat at him, what do y'all really have? Because like they say, when you take away the sex, what is there really? Like what is there? And I agree with that. When you take that shit away, what y'all really doing? When you stop doing all of the things that you are doing for this man, will he keep you around? Because it's like, you ain't doing shit for him now. And it's crazy when women cannot let a man go. And mind you, I'm not out here bashing women, because I've been there. I even had an episode about soul ties and all of that, where I could not stop talking to a guy. But at this point, it's just like, if you doing good, cool. If you not, okay. Like, no, I'm not running behind nobody. Like, that's not my focus. My focus is me at this current moment. Like, that's my focus. If you want to fuck with me and you showing me that you want to fuck with me, cool. I'm 100% with it, depending on who you are, what you really showing me. But like I said, if you are showing me that you want me, that you're serious about me, you're not just telling me and no actions follow it, I'm with you. I'm with you. But yeah, like, no, I don't get it. I've had my times where I was stupid for a man. Like, what episode? I don't know what episode that was. But when I was talking about, like, the dude I was friends with benefits with for 2 years, how he was fucking staying at my place about 5-6 nights out the week. Never a fucking again. Never again. So I've been stupid for a dude before. I'm not saying that I have not. What I'm saying is, a lot of women are not going to admit that. They're not. Like, I feel like we gotta really take a look in the mirror and see what the fuck we got going on. Because the way that you show up for this man, is he going to show up for you? The way that you checking up on this man, is he checking up on you like that? The way that you are about to break your back and going out of your way and doing shit for this man, what the fuck is he doing for you? That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Yes, he can give you some good dick. Okay, it's plenty of dick out here. And when you take away the dick, what is the man really doing? What is he doing? So I don't really get it. And it's like, child. And it's like women will not open themselves up to talk to other people because you are so caught up on this man that's not your man, not sure if he want to be your man, and when he does become your man, is he really gonna act like your man? Like, so caught up on this fucking dude that you are not open to meeting a guy that's probably really for you. And you will never know who is really for you because you are stuck on this man who has shown you that he cannot be trusted. That he probably really don't want you for real. That he is around for the convenience. He is around because of what you are doing for him. He likes that. Take it away, what do we really have? Like I said, I've been stupid for a dude too. I have. I would not try to go down that road again. Like, no. The man that the Lord sends over here, I want that to be my husband. Settle down time. Put a ring on my finger. Like, that's what I want. I don't have time to be running around dealing with a dude that's really not for me, that's showing me that he does not want me, that he is not serious about me. He can go days without talking to me. He's inconsistent. Like, no, I don't want that. Make my life easier. That's what I want. We're supposed to make each other lives easier. That's what I want. A man that's going to give me a headache every fucking day. I'm arguing with you every day. I'm checking up on you. Feel like I got to go through your phone. I don't want that. Every time I see you, we dropping drawers and panties. Like, that is not what I want. Where is the real conversation? That is not what I want. I have to treat you like a child. You raising my blood pressure. I don't want that. I don't. Peaceful life, please. Peaceful. I want to be loving on my man. I'm a very, very, very loving girl. Like, I don't know if people really know that, but I am very loving. Like, I have so much love to give, and I plan to give it to my man, my husband. Like, plan to definitely give him. He's gonna be a happy ass man. Okay, he is. I just hate to see bitches running behind a man that ain't running behind you. I hate to see it. I really do. It just irks my nerves. I don't like to see it. And yeah, I had to speak about that on social media. and some men agree with me. They did. Because they see the shit, they peep it. A man will get out of you what he can because you allow him to. If he know that he can just tell you a couple sweet words and then y'all back on track, or he can get this and that out of your shit, I would do the same thing. Not even gonna hold you, I would do the same thing. He's milking that fucking shit, like, so he can't milk it no more, and you are allowing him to do that. Nobody wants to be with somebody who they feel like they cannot trust. You, every time they phone ding, you looking over there trying to peep who it is, or you think he's talking to a bitch. Like, nobody wants that. Why would you want to put yourself in a situation like that? And women, and I have to say this, when a man shows you that he does not want you, you go 20 times harder for this man. But when a man showed you that he is all about you, he wants you, you ain't got to question shit he doing, you don't want him. You do not want him. Bitches want to be drugged through the mud and back. I apologize, y'all. I feel like I'm cursing like a lot. But when I feel real passionately about something, I curse. It's not all the time, I swear. Because I don't like people who curse all the time. I don't. That's so unattractive. I do not like it. I don't like it. I will not deal with you. I mean, you could be fine, like, be everything that I want and more. You could treat me like a queen. All of that. But if you cannot talk to me or anybody and not curse, baby, you are not for me. Like, every sentence, every time you open your mouth, a curse word's coming out. Like, I'm good on it. I'm good. I don't like that. So, hopefully I'm not giving off those vibes. Like, dang, she cursed so much. I really don't. I really don't. Everyday life, everyday conversation, no. Now, if I really feel passionate about something, a few curse words are going to roll up off my tongue. But other than that, like, I don't be up here cursing. If you're new here and this is your first episode, you might be like, can't listen to her. She cursed too much. But if you're not new here, you are returning. This, like, your I'm about to say 70, 60 of something episode, you know I don't curse all the time. You know I don't. But yeah, it's just some things I don't like to see. And yeah, that was one of them. I don't, like I said, I've been stupid for men before. I will own that, I have. But at some point, we got to stand the fuck up and stop being stupid for these men. And men, y'all got to stop being stupid for these women too. And women, let me just say this. Let me just slide this on in there. Stop calling everything that a man fucking does sassy. Like, I don't know who started that bullshit, but stop doing that. Everything is fucking sassy to y'all. Like, go out here and bump coochies in. Go out here and bump a fucking cooch. Go lick one. Because everything a man does is sassy. Like, every dude, I don't get it. Y'all just need to go bump coochies at this point. Just leave the sassy penises to me. Penises. Just leave it to me. Okay, if y'all don't want the sassy penis, just leave it to me. I'll take care of it. Because at this point, y'all ain't about to have nobody. It's just going to be a bunch of coochies for y'all. Like, I don't get it. Everything is sassy. And the dude told me the other day that a girl told him that him knowing how to cook is sassy. And I was in shock. Never heard no shit like that before. Never. Like, you bitches want to starve. I'd be happy to go in the kitchen and my man show me a thing, 2 or 3 or 4 or 5. Like, I want to cook with my man. Okay, I would like to come home and my man done cook for me, done prepare a fucking meal. Like, I would like that. I don't know what is going on with y'all. Who raised y'all? I don't know. What's the dad in the household? Like, I'm not even trying to be funny, but what is wrong with y'all? Everything is fucking sassy. Everything. A man taking care of his child, is that sassy? Because y'all bitches are overdoing it at this point. I don't get it. Is a man standing around and being a fucking dad, is he sassy? Like, just go bump coochies, because everything is sassy. Y'all don't want no man. Y'all do not want a man. I'm convinced that y'all do not. Because what are we really talking about? Like, a man that cooks is sassy. Girl, what? So I'm going to go ahead and wrap this episode up. Thank you guys for tuning into another episode of Real and Raw with Ree. Make sure that you guys rate, share, comment, do my posts and Q&As that can only be found on Spotify. I repeat, my posts and Q&As can only be found on Spotify. If you are listening on YouTube, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Turn on my post notifications so that you never miss an episode. Make sure that you guys click the link in the description box of my podcast so that you guys can support it. And I will see you guys on Wednesday. Bye.